is July. Well, technically it's not today, but it will be very soon. Today is June 27th, and I'm starting my July writing challenge a little bit early because I'll be out the first few days. So I was like, I'll just make up for it now. So here is the July writing challenge. Every year I try to do what used to be Camp NaNoWriMo in July, and now NaNoWriMo's no more, and so now people are just doing their own writing challenge. And I've never fully made it through because always things happen in the summer, right? People go on vacation, all that jazz, and that's kind of the case this year. Not me going on vacation, but I got some stuff. I got some family visiting at the end of the month. I have some work trip at the beginning. So I figured, why not just start it a little bit earlier? And that's what we are doing. It is Saturday, so I figured, ooh, perfect day. And get everything all situated. So what I am actually working on today is I am doing another final walkthrough of Icarus Bluff's number 3, which is called Windswept Love. Super cute story, right? A little bit of Greek mythology, very, very light in that, but it's, a small coastal town. So I got to do that today. And then I want to start doing the brainstorming part of my Bear Shifter number 3, that novella series. So that is kind of like the plan for today. And so I'm just going to take you along the journey. And I really want to do vlogging every day. That might not happen, but I will try. Like, I really, really want to. And so this is day 1 to make up for being gone like the first part of July. So, however, the video won't go up until July 1st. But anyways, let's see. What I'm going to do is plan out my day because I need to figure out what I need to do and what reward I'm going to do by finishing my read through my copy edits, and I think that reward will be Hobby Lobby. I have lights on my bookshelf that are they're on, but you can't really see it through the camera, as they're red, white, and blue for 4th of July, but I need a little bit more pizzazz on my bookshelf, and so I'm thinking go Hobby Lobby, check to see if they have any 4th of July stuff still out. And then I really want to do a knitted vest. So I need to look on Etsy for some patterns and figure out what I need. And then hopefully Hobby Lobby will have stuff for that too. So let's plan my day. Okay, just kind of going through my list here. I have weeded the garden, and I started my 2 loaves of bread. prep planners. That's kind of just like what I need to do today. Nothing too big on there. Then I'm going to do my edits. Then it'll be lunchtime, Hobby Lobby, do my brainstorming, and then later TV and relax. And I did send out my newsletter. So if you're interested in my author newsletter, check it out. It has a new name. It's called Fangs and Fiction. So I thought that was kind of a cutesy thing. And I did do a few YouTube things. And I'm doing like the writing challenge kind of right now. So let's just start the edits. I am on chapter 8. And this time I'm going to use a red pen instead of black just to make it more fun. And I do a color code, which I love this. One of my editors provided like a color code for like crutch words. And so while I'm going, I'm scanning these and then highlighting them in the colors, because then when I review, it just makes me aware of what words I'm using over and over. And so I thought it was great. And then I have my color code Post-its. For these are female, male point of view. If I need to like add anything for that, this is conflict, romance, and then this is kind of like the supernatural magic, Greek mythology element. So I'm going to put my headphones on and just get jamming away. Got my writing all done for the edits that I needed to do, and now it's time to stretch my sourdough. This is hamburger buns. So right, with the 4th of July coming up, I thought, why not make hamburger buns of my sourdough starter? And so that is what I'm doing. And then I stretched it. Now I let it sit for another 30 minutes. And then I stretch it again. And then I should be done with that. I am taking a lunch break before I go to Hobby Lobby. I'm excited. Haven't been in a really, really long time, so I'm curious to see what they have. So I'm gonna make a chicken Caesar wrap and have some Cheez-Its and I think some grapes for my lunch. So let's make my wrap. Using the carb balance tortillas. I got some Parmesan cheese. I have the rotisserie chicken cut. I need to chop up the romaine. I'm using Ken's light creamy Caesar and some seasoned cucumbers. Here is my cup of grapes. These are the black ones. I really like those. now it is time to eat my lunch and drink my sweet tea. And I'm gonna watch some Hallmark movie and just kind of relax before I finish cleaning up and heading to the store. Okay, so I am just finished with going into Marshall's. I bought way more than I was expecting. I did find my jockey t-shirts. They're like super buttery soft and I love them. So I was happy to grab a few more of those shirts and in tank top form too, which is really cool. And I bought some more of Curl Smith hair stuff. Which is cool to get it at a discount, which I know it's like probably an old stock, but hey, you know what? It's hair stuff, so I feel like this stuff doesn't really go bad. So now I think I'm gonna go home, and I really wanted to try the boba shop that's here, but I spent too much money, so we're gonna hold off until later, and maybe then the following weekend. I figured it would be fun to do a quick haul of everything I bought. Started off with Hobby Lobby. So I got these awesome Rocket Pops, little, where are they? The paper honeycomb. And they're gonna go in here because I got my lights, so I need to do a full, like, decorating. And then I got some garland. And then I got my knitting needles that I needed and this super soft yarn. It's Yarn Bee Yarntopia in the color Hummus. So excited to try knitting a vest. We'll see how that goes. Now moving on to Marshall's, we'll start off with the beauty section. So I got Mario Tedesco's lip balm. So it was like a 3-pack. I think this is from like Christmas time because it says like 2 from on the back, so you could like gift them. Then I could find Curlsmith products. So this is their Volume Mousse. Then I got the Wash and Scrub Detox Shampoo, which I know they just came out with like a new detox kind of, which also does hard water. This one is only for like product buildup, but I figured I could try that because it was only like $8, so I'll take that. And then LA Hold Styling Gel by Giovanni. So there's always recommendations on that as like a really firm hold. So then moving on to the clothes section is, okay, so these are jockey tank tops and they are like the most buttery soft. They have a little bit of mesh on the back, so I think these are more like, I mean, the jockey part is like more like active wear or whatnot, but I like those. And then I also got these ones, which are the jockey just t-shirts. They're slightly different cut than the ones I currently have, but they're the same super butter soft. Love them. So I got those. And then I got this other set from Jockey as well. It's another tank top, but the cut is more like a normal type. Doesn't have the mesh or anything on the back, but buttery soft as well. So I really like those. And when I shop at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, that kind of store, I also look at the clearance section because that is where I feel like you're actually getting a good deal, because the pricing, even though they say it's like, oh, it's $12.99 when like retail it's $30, so I always look in the clearance section. And then I got this nice cardigan sweater. Then this one, it was on super clearance. It was only $6. Super soft cardigan as well with these really cute pearl buttons. And this one's different because it is like a 3/4 length, so I could wear that kind of all year. I got some workout shorts that have like the shorts underneath. and they just feel really soft, breathable because the cut is super high. So excited to try those out while running. I got a t-shirt that I felt was really soft and green. This is going to replace a green shirt that I have that is kind of overly stretched and it needs to be retired. And so I thought this is perfect to replace it with the same color. And last one is I just got a front zipped sports bra because I love the front zips. It makes it, when you're hot and sweaty, so easy to take off. And that is what I got on my little outing. And so now that I'm back home, I need to kind of clean the kitchen. And so I think that is going to be my number one thing, is to do clean the kitchen while finishing my Hallmark movie that I started during lunchtime. So I'm going to do those, and then I think I'm going to do some brainstorming of my bear shifter story. So that's kind of like the plan for this afternoon. And time check, it is 2:22. So after cleaning the kitchen, I'm going to reward myself with a little snack. So that's how I'm going to do it, and time to get cleaning.